Hello, happy hump day. I am so excited to be back live. I missed last week, and you guys know I was on vacation with my family. Just didn't seem like I'd be able to make it work. And it turns out I remember Wednesday at this time when I would normally go live, I was like, yep, sure enough, it would have not worked out well. There was an entire week of being with family all day, every day. It was wonderful, but it was nice to come home, sleep in our own bed, be back with our dog, do all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to be back with you guys. I have a few things I wanted to share. I don't see anyone on, so I'm a little afraid that I didn't make this public. So I'm going to check that really quick. I'm a week rusty here. So let me just make sure that this is actually public and not private on my YouTube channel. Yeah, it says I'm live, so just doesn't show anyone watching. Maybe there's something to catch up, but I'm really excited. So sorry for the little intermission, making sure it was actually live, but we are back from vacation and I plan to, so let me know in the comments if this is of interest to you, make a video in retrospect where I go into my fasting app and I share the hours that I fasted and my much longer eating window some days. And I kind of walk through the decisions that I made. I think that so often when people start fasting, it's really hard to conceptualize like still fasting, but also allowing yourself to be flexible. And that's why I like to share the entire weeks of what I eat. And I kind of walk you through my day and it's not me saying, eat this food, fast this long, eat this long of a time frame. It's showing someone implementing it into their life. So I'm excited to do that. I think it would be helpful, especially for like newbies, to see flexibility in fasting. And then also, if you are watching this on YouTube or you're not, you could go to YouTube. On the community tab, there is a community post. It was brought to my attention that the first Sunday in September, September 1st, is right before the holiday weekend. It's on the holiday weekend. And then September 2nd is Labor Day. Now, generally, March, June, September, and December, we've been doing the first Sunday, a 72-hour community fast for anyone that wants to join. I didn't really notice the issue until recently because it's not a big deal to me over the holiday weekend. We might grill out or have people over, but we do that kind of stuff frequently. So I wouldn't feel like I'm missing out. It's easier for me to just keep the cadence of the first Sunday. I didn't even think of it, but I'm putting a poll out there if people want to switch from September 1st to September 8th. And I'm simply going to default to whatever the poll says. So if most people want to keep it, I will keep it. If most people want to move, I'll move it. And then I'm probably just going to have a hard stance going forward of just because it wasn't ever addressed. I never thought of holiday weekends. Just have a known stance going forward. So I don't know what the stance will be, but we'll see. So I hope you guys are all doing well. We'll get started. Also, oh, I have to leave it too. This is my day. I had my hair appointment today. I got home. I have my daughter's an allergy appointment, another appointment. I have to pick up food for my other daughter. She's in a virtual cooking class for middle school, but we pick up food for her to use. I have to pick that up, and we have open house for 2 of my kids. I'm volunteering at part of it. I literally cannot wait for this evening where everything is in the past. So I'm going to be fasting all day through all of that. And I like that I don't have to take a break to eat. So I'm excited. And my eating window will feel like a great decompression. Watch Big Brother, have my eating window. It's going to be glorious, but I have to get there. There's a lot to get through. So I'm leaving at 2. Pretty hard stop at 2 today. Hi, Patty. Always love seeing you. I'm officially a 5-day survivor winner. Woohoo! Though it was hard in some aspects, I would do it again because of how great I felt afterward. The clean fast was key to succeeding. I am so excited for you. I think it's wonderful that you've done that. For anyone that's brand new listening, 5-day fast is never something that you have to do. Patty is someone much like myself that has built up to that. So I don't want someone new thinking, oh my Lord, is that something I have to do? There are so many fasters that never do 48-hour fasts, 3-day fast, 5-day fast. It's just something that you can consider if it's appealing to you. It's very appealing to me. I like to push myself. I like to challenge myself. Patty, you rocked it. I'm excited for you. But I don't want anyone new to see that and think, oh, I have to do that. You don't have to. But you might surprise yourself and actually want to someday. But I am so excited for you, Patty. I don't know if I'll ever do another one, but I did feel really great and proud of myself afterwards. So I hope you are riding that pride. Hi, Jersey. Hope you're doing well. Karen says, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, girl. How are you? Hope you're having a great week. I'm doing well. This is the last week before all 3 of my kids go to one in elementary, one in middle school, one in high school. We are doing the supply shopping, the last minute appointments so we don't have to miss school right away. All the things. I feel like a chicken with her head cut off, but in a good way, if that makes sense. Like nothing horrible. It's just busy. I hope you're having a great week too. Yay, Karen cheering for Patty. St. Louis Ammo Man, hello. 2 Costco burgers from the grill, 2 ears of corn from the grill, 2 jalapenos from the grill, and a small sweet potato right now. So good. Oh my gosh, the jalapeno sounds amazing. I've never grilled jalapenos, but I love jalapenos. All of that sounds super good. I don't know why, but this just popped in my head. I made sweet corn earlier this week. I always used to make 5 ears of sweet corn for 5 of us, and we'd have so much left over. It's like people wouldn't eat it. But then I made 3 and only 4 of us were home and everyone wanted more. I felt like that was a true testament to what it's like to be a mom or a parent probably. But that sounds really good and I hope you love every single bite of it. Hey, Mom. Hello, Shackney Spears. Love everyone in community together on this. That's one of my favorite things about the live is seeing you guys talk to each other. Hi, Janelle. I'm here on time today. Good for you. I'd like to move the fast to September 8th. I appreciate the input in here. I'll just be honest. I'm not organized enough to take like Instagram messages and comments here. I'm literally going to just look at what the poll is. So feel free to put that on the poll, but I do like the input and getting people to talk. You are not the first person to say that. And unfortunately, people have already like messaged me and said, I really hope you keep it on the first. I'm very indifferent, but since it was never talked about, I just want majority to rule. But I do know, especially in the US, it's a big deal to some people and lots of plans. Last weekend on the lake, last weekend camping, and I can see you wanting to participate in that and still be able to do the community fast. Shackney Spears says, impressive. I've only managed a 3-day fast. There should be no only in that sentence. I understand what you're saying, but 3 days is still amazing. Arjuna, I'm sorry, I probably said that wrong, but I've been doing intermittent fasting 16 hours a day for the last 5 years. Additionally, with a dry fast twice a month and a 3-day water fast twice a month. Wow, you have quite the regimen. It's amazing. I've never done a dry fast, but I hope that you are finding success. And I love hearing other people's schedules, especially for maybe new fasters listening. I do 1 meal a day mostly with sporadic alternate day fasting. That doesn't mean that's the perfect thing for you. Arjuna's sharing what she does, or he, I apologize. I think probably she, but it's different for every person. And the really, really cool thing about fasting is it's like this fasting umbrella and you can build the plan that works for you. And I love hearing what works for others. Thank you for sharing. Joanne says, hi, Jackie. I'm new to your channel. Love watching and learn from you. Love from LaPlace, Louisiana. Ooh, Louisiana, only 30 minutes from New Orleans. I am listening to a book right now from New Orleans, and I love hearing how they say New Orleans, like in the Southern accent. But I've never been. I would love to go to the Big Easy someday. I've never been to Louisiana, period. But thank you for supporting the channel, being here, and I wish you well early on in your journey. And that is like, I'm caught up on the comments. So I'm going to give you guys like a little sneak peek of the walkthrough of how what I'm going to talk about in the thinking of how I expanded my eating windows and like the thoughts that go into it. So there were plenty of days where, well, it wasn't a super long vacation, but I had one day where we woke up across the street from the ocean, which we've never done together as a family. And right in front of our hotel, there was a Uber Bagels. The lady at the hotel told me it's like locally famous. They make their own bagels daily and they had breakfast sandwiches. And I never eat at, 7 in the morning unless it's a down day. This wasn't a down day because I ate the day before, but I wanted to have like the local food. I wanted to enjoy. We woke up in the 5 o'clock hour to watch the sunrise in the ocean. And then we got a breakfast sandwich afterwards, and it was so fun. And I know some people don't find fun like that with food, but I loved it. I loved having the ability to know that even if I had a shorter fast, which was a much shorter fast than normal, I could enjoy what the ocean, it was Ocean City, Maryland, had to offer. I could enjoy the food, and it wouldn't disrupt my overall success. Like, I can have shorter fasts, longer eating windows on occasion, make room for that kind of stuff that sounds fun to me personally. Now, if that sounds awful to you, waking up at sunrise and going to the ocean and getting a breakfast sandwich, like, I'm not telling you that's what you should do, but you can make room for whatever is important to you. So that's the kind of stuff I'm going to walk through when I talk about my vacation plans. And it just shows an ability to shift. And is that my everyday? No. But because I'm disciplined most of the days, I don't feel bad having the leeway to do that. And it was a lot of fun. And I'm still dreaming of that breakfast sandwich. Cal, can you please leave? You're very distracting. Yes, you can have a popsicle. One more week, guys. One more week. Next week, we will be alone in this live. He was like sitting there across from my peripheral vision, hugging the wall, trying to get my attention. It's because he's hot, he's saying. But anyways, that's the kind of stuff I want to talk about. Greetings from New York. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait till I can say, guess where I went? And I tell you, but New York City is a goal of mine. Hello, progress and transformation. Shackney Spears, any challenge planned for September? Yes, a 72-hour fast for the community. And that's the one that we have to decide if it's September 1st, which would be the typical, the Sunday falls on September 1st, or if we're going to move it past the holiday. And again, there's a poll on the community tab. The majority rules. So we will move it to what or keep it based on what majority says. And let's see. Earlier, it was the last time I looked, it was exactly 50-50. Okay, so now it's 37 votes in and 62% say wait for after the holiday. So right now that's where it stands. I didn't put an end date on here, but probably maybe I'll close the voting on Saturday. I'll put that on there. But it looks like so far people are wanting to wait for after the holiday, which to me makes sense because I know a lot of people have plans. Let's see, just started watching you. I used intermittent fasting for the last 8 months. I currently have lost 88 pounds in the last year. August 3rd was my 1-year anniversary. Thank you for your channel. Yay. Well, congrats to you. I don't know your name, JS Wilk. I'm going to guess your name is Jennifer. But I'm excited for you. 88 pounds is absolutely amazing in an entire year. And to think of like, you've had that success. And if you like the lifestyle, like you can keep it forever. So I'm really excited for you. And I'm grateful that you are now part of this community. So thanks for stopping on by. Yes, I love that you guys are cheering for each other. Yeah, it was delightful. My kids, it was their first time at the ocean. We went to sunrise or sunset, which wasn't really over the horizon because we were on the East Coast, but it was beautiful. And then we went, that was in Delaware, just a few miles from where we were staying in Maryland. And then we watched the sunrise in Maryland. It was my favorite part of vacation by far. Sheila, hello. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Darlene. I am having a good day. Thank you, Sheila. I hope the same for you. It's a very busy day, but I'm stressed about it, but it's like a good stress. Like the more I get things done, like hair appointment, I got home from that. I'm going to getting this done. That was part of the busyness. And then I have a lot to do, but it's all like things I enjoy. So it'll be a good day. I look forward to it being done though. Hello, Marvin in East Texas, fasting 2 times a month, 3 days, and 1 day, and 1 day once a week, 18-hour eating window. I'm not sure that I 100% understand what you are saying. So 3 days, twice a month, and then once a week. But as long as it works for you and you are finding success, I'm excited for you. Everyone, you can make, it's actually, I think that's one of the overwhelming things is you can make an infinitely possible solutions. It just takes time to put in the effort to find out what works for you. And I'm glad that you found it, Marvin. Welcome. Progress and transformation. You eat keto, intermittent fasting, 44-4. I fast Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and exercise daily. That is amazing. I'm still mainly walking. I need to get into, I know I say it every week. I just kind of feel like I'm barely floating above water and keeping up with stuff. Adding rebounding to my daily routine is still on my to-do list. I enjoy it. I like the benefits I've read about it. I like that it doesn't have to be a giant part of your day. I just would be lying if I said it was part of my daily routine yet. Here's to hoping. Mom, cheering. I love that. You're not Jennifer, you're Jody. I can't promise I'll remember that, but I'll try. Welcome, Jody. Thank you so much. It was really nice. I love going away with my family. And I didn't even report back, but my daughter, the reason we went out to Maryland was to see her surgeon. Fabulous follow-up. It was a great appointment. So if you've been thinking of or praying for Elsie, especially, I know I shared a little bit more on my grocery channel that we were going out there again. She's doing great. So thank you. Let's see. Joanne says, learn about clean fasting has helped a lot. And I feel so much better. I am reading Jen's book, Fast, Feast, Repeat. Thank you. Yes, I love that book. And I just saw she had an updated version of Delay, Don't Deny. So that is on my reading list. I need to get that. And I want to read, I think Fast, Feast, Repeat talks about clean fasting. Delay, Don't Deny doesn't talk about clean fasting. So I think she's integrated clean fasting into Delay, Don't Deny is my understanding. So I look forward to reading that and sharing that on the channel. But y'all know I love Jen, and she was the catalyst for my journey. Thank you, Carla. That's so kind of you. It was just taking what I already had and going up. It was just 3.5 months grown out and cutting a little bit. But whenever Betsy does my hair, I feel like $1 million, and I wish she could do it daily. Hi, Mr. Fairway. You must love golfing as my guest. Greeting from San Francisco. I love your videos. Thank you so much. I really love adding to the community, and it's always surprising to me that it keeps finding new people. Like, it, not surprising, but it like delights me. Every time it feels like, oh, wow, someone else. So I love hearing, especially new males. Thank you for joining, and I love sharing. So I hope you stick around. Thank you, Sheila. One other thing, again, because there's no more comments, that I am like on a quest for. Elsie and I had our first ever acai bowls, and it was so absolutely delicious. I loved it. I loved the frozen and then peanut butter and granola and all the textures and honey. And we are on a quest to make them at home. I found acai packs. Someone told me, she gave me like a rundown of what her daughter does. And I'm getting some from Trader Joe's today, hopefully, if they have them in stock. But I also bought some at Walmart, but it's sugar added, which you guys know I eat sugar, but if I can make it without sugar added with all the fruit sweetness, like I would prefer that. The ones I made earlier this week were pretty thin, so I need to better my technique, but she gave me some great tips, and Elsie and I have really been enjoying experimenting, and I'm someone that when I find a food I like, I eat it as long as my hardest thing is like having it prepped. So having cottage cheese in the fridge when I want it daily is not my strong suit. But I plan to make acai bowls. So if you ever have any tips, tricks, or things that you use that make acai bowls amazing, Elsie and I are on the hunt. And I'm excited to have it again tonight because we're getting them hopefully from Trader Joe's, which if you're interested in making them, she said Trader Joe's has a 4-pack for $4. That's what it looks like it is. I just don't always find the same things at my Trader Joe's, so I'm excited. And then I'll mix it with almond milk and blueberries and banana in the base. And then I'm going to put peanut butter, granola, banana, chia seeds, honey on top of mine. And I'm already looking forward to it. Let's see. Liam's mom says, I don't think I've ever heard of that. So acai bowls, acai is a berry from, I think, the Amazon, and it's not grown all over, but it's full of antioxidants. I think it's kind of like blueberry in quality and the nutrients it provides. I could be wrong, but it is very yummy, and it's like this beautiful, it's actually very similar to this color. And then it's just a bunch of, you can get them full of other sugars, but it's like a smoothie frozen base on the bottom, and then you put delicious stuff on there. So it's not necessarily low calorie because it does with the granola, the peanut butter, the honey, but it's like a better dessert. And I loved it so much that I don't like to have things where I feel like, well, that kind of got my sweet tooth, but I still want to have sweet tooth fake desserts don't really satisfy me, but it was so delicious and satisfying. I'm like, yeah, I could eat that as a dessert daily and still get a lot of nutrients from it. So definitely recommend it. They've been around for a long time. I've just never had one, and they were at Hershey Park, and it was delicious. Actually, I think my short going out today is about getting my first acai bowl, if I remember right. I have a lot of shorts to make from vacation, so I hope you guys enjoy them. Awesome. Well, I am caught up on comments, and since I have such a busy day, I'll probably take this opportunity to just say goodbye. I hope you guys have a great week. Oh wait, let's see. Darlene says Costco used to have acai ice cream bowls with dried bananas and fruit. Ooh, dried fruit would be good on there too. I'm gonna be at Costco when I go to Trader Joe's this afternoon, so maybe I'll look in their frozen area. I probably don't want their acai ice cream, even though I'm sure it's delicious. Well, thank you, Jody. I remembered for today at least, but I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you live next week. I'll be in the shorts daily and probably mostly, and then a new video Saturday and Tuesday before next week's live where my kids will be at school. No interruptions. No interruptions. I'm very excited. I think they will do great this school year, and I'll get more work done. So double woohoo. Have a great week, guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to pop up all these hellos and salutations, but have a great week, and I'll see you live next week. I might try to do another vertical live, but that's going to be unplanned and random, but it worked out well last time. See you guys.